Yay, what is up, Guardians? Welcome back to Destiny. It's been a minute. Um, I'm sure you guys will see the other video, which I'm going to post this weekend, on the current content within the game. Now, no spoilers here, other than the fact that I beat the game and I have the lightsaber. So, what has changed in the game? What's new? And overall review of the current state of the game versus what it was when I left, which was, like 3 months ago. And I took a break from this game. Anyways, it was about 3 months ago. I took a break from the game, came back for the Called Arms event. It was really good. And I really, really enjoyed it. I personally think that is the way to go in terms of the portal system. Now, I haven't really done much with whatever's currently going on in the portal, as the new DLC Renegades dropped, and I have been playing the absolute shit out of it since Tuesday. And I've been playing since Tuesday. It's now Thursday, and for as much time as I put in, I'm only rank 10 in the rewards pass. It's pretty cheeks, not gonna lie. But the rewards pass progression, they changed how a lot of stuff works. Now, I do not know if they changed how the daily challenges and stuff, and I'll explain that here in a second. So I don't know, because if this is we're not technically in week 1 yet, if there isn't going to be seasonal challenges. It's been so long since I've actually played Destiny when a fresh season came out, because I came back at the very end of Call to Arms, literally like the last 3 days, and power ranked from 400 in something to what I'm at as of right now, 531. I got to 530 after beating the legendary quest, the new story. Also, Bungie, this one's just for you. You need to fix that. When you go into the Renegades tab and you go to the planet or whatever, when it first pops up, right, it will pop up with the screen with which version of the campaign you want to play. Now, I picked Legendary when I started. It should have been on Legendary the whole entire time. Well, for some reason, Fearsome Retainer and Out in the Cold were not on Legendary, and I didn't notice that until I was on Long Con and Glory Beyond. And the only way I found that one out was inside of my journey for my titles. For this title right here, you need to complete all the missions on Legendary difficulty. Now, I thought I did that, so when I looked at that last night, I saw it too that we're not done on Legendary, and I don't know how it switched me from off of Legendary to non-Legendary. But please, in the future, Bungie, if I select Legendary, the game should not override me to the easier difficulty. There shouldn't even be an option for me to go to the same mission on the other difficulty, as I didn't start the campaign on that difficulty. That's my one complaint, honestly, about the whole shebang. Out of everything, and the exotic mission solo kind of sucked ass, but I enjoyed it. I fairly enjoyed the exotic mission. Definitely worth going and playing it when you get it in the campaign. Definitely do it. Now, back to the review. Now, we completely have an overhaul system here of the seasonal crap. So we got conquests, we got season title for the Grandmaster Conqueror one, and then what's the light level on this? 500? Wait, 460? Oh, I'll be able to do that with these. So, yeah, I gotta say, I do like the new system. This right here, these daily objectives, completing these are fantastic. Your weekly completion, plus, let's bet 2, 4, 5 pluses, 2, 4, 5 pluses. This is where most of your XP is going to come from. And like I was saying, I really haven't done much of the, like anything. I haven't really done any of these because I've been focusing on the campaign. There is a lot to do right now. And in the next video that you guys see, I'm actually going to be going over the campaign number of the mission that you need to go to and the way to get the lightsaber on that mission if you are on Legendary, as it doesn't actually show you the way to do it. But do be warned, I'm not actually on that mission as a in the quest. I'm on the Praxic Path quest. So this is for like the first catalyst or something. I'm not too entirely sure what exactly this is for, but the goal is to get that so that I can come over here and spend my money on all. I'm going to buy all 3 of these hilts. Honestly, I'm only buying all 3 for the crystals. Out of the 3 inside of the store, I like this one the most. This one's cool. It's got a little like switch on it basically right there. Don't really care for it though. And then this one's just really ugly in my opinion. Like it's cool if you want to, make maybe like a strand or a stasis looking build with it, because it does look like it's basically crystallized in stasis. So the etching on it's cool. It's definitely a cool imagination of like what a Star Wars lightsaber would be. This one to me, the Royal Guard hilt, is more of a Star Wars looking blade than any other blade in the any other hilt. I mean, this one looks like it's straight up out of Rebels. It kind of looks like Ezra Bridger's lightsaber, one of his first ones, except without the other gun piece on it. So there is that. I do like that, but I don't like these crystals. This one's kind of ugly. I'm not going to say ugly. That's mean. When you go to actually look at the colors of them, they're all not all that bright. And you can't really see it because it's only going to blue. I think you have to be in the store and on that in order to actually see the blade. I saw it. I did it the other day. How the hell did I do it? I'm not sure. There was a way to see the colors. The white one makes it white. The purple one made it purple, but now it's not doing it. I think it's because I have the lightsaber. So it's not going to show them. But honestly, my other biggest complaint about the fact that we have the lightsaber now is that you locked the hilts behind a paywall. So there's only 3 hilts unless you want the default hilt. So like the hilts don't do anything. They're strictly cosmetics. I mean, you're really paying for the crystals themselves, which should be unlockable. And I was really hoping when you guys were showing this stuff off and your like Vidoc or whatever they call it, that we would have been able to customize the hilt more and make it more of our own versus like a generic looking hilt. Like even if I was able to go in here and throw a shader on, it's only weapon cosmetic. So I can't even put a shader on. The other thing that I do like is this right here in the exotic perks, like Impact Core, Refraction Core, and the Gyro Core, which I haven't gotten any yet. You have to level up your vendor, I believe, for this one. This one's purchasable at a stall with salvage. So you got to play a lot of the new activity, which honestly, they're really fun. Now, I don't actually know what the hell which one's which in this activity. Like, so I got to go do this. Oh, God. Okay, so that's my next quest step. So now I have invasion. This is the player versus player. Hunt down other guardians on the lawless frontier. You can wager more death marks for your wallet to increase your rewards upon success. Honestly, I'm only gonna do this for the quest, but like everything else right here, this one, and then these ones over here, hiker gang territory. Whose territory is this? Anyways, this is your exotic quest. This is PvP, and the rest of these are all PvE. Now, I don't actually know how the hell any of them actually work outside of like just playing them, because when I was going through and I will actually travel us to the location as I'm talking, so that way I can kind of show you what the hell I'm talking about. As I was going through though and playing, so there's an ability for your recon shank to come in. Now the recon shank comes in and pings chests and potential high value targets. Now I was in one earlier, used the recon drone, but I was locked because I didn't have a key card, and I thought that with the recon drone, maybe it's an upgrade, but I thought with the recon drone it was supposed to show you where key cards were. Now if it's an upgrade related thing, then I would definitely recommend grinding that stuff out and getting the recon drone maxed out as much as you can, so that way when you go in there, you're able to get access to all the loot options. We're gonna go take a look at that though real quick. 0 out of from out of 10, starting from 0 all the way to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best. As a super Star Wars dork, this to me has been the most OP, and it's only been 3 days, so I'll do another update of how I'm feeling after a couple weeks go by. But after a few days on this, I have to say this is the most fun and exciting campaign I have played in a while. The Ass and Iron one completely destroyed Destiny for me. So the other thing about the campaign is there's a lot of BS in between the missions. So like at one point you gotta jump down here, you gotta sit at the cantina, you gotta talk to like 20 people, then you come back out, you run all the way this way to go and see Spider. What was that? Hang on. Roach. What was he gonna say? I don't know. They have random dialogue, but Spider's ass is all the way over here, aka Jabba the fucking Hutt. He's over here, Uka Naka Nuku looking shit. Like, it would have been funny as hell if they made him talk like Jabba. Uka Naka Nuku Solo with his fucking rat here, and this is the attendant. So, anyways, when you go to him after like unlocking him and shit, you can go into. Oh, I can change this ingot for. Well, we're gonna buy one of those. So when you go into here, we have Strafe Run, Recon Shank. Reveals key door. Reveals key card door. Reveals high value targets. So this does change the higher you get it. Ping invader location, reveal key card doors. Ping invader location reveals and weakens high value targets. Oh, that's pretty dope. And then this one is duration 4, reveals key card doors, reveals and weakens high value targets, and pings location. What's the difference between this and this? Just duration? This one I maxed out right off the rip. This is my favorite one out of all of them. So everything goes to 3 except super energy, which goes to 2. And that's pretty busted too. Now I wish there was like the duration on it would be a little bit higher. The strafe run, I haven't done much with it. But there's this guy, and I'm currently now. This is going to be a spoiler for you guys if you are still watching this far in. Oh, are you busting my ball? Bro, I didn't know that was a thing there. You know, I actually got to run all the way there. Anyways, spoiler alert. Once you get far enough into the campaign, you need to align yourself with one of 3 factions. We have what I like to call the Syndicate, aka the Crimson. What the hell were they called themselves? Crimson Dawn. Hang on. So we have the Legionnaires, and the main reason I'm going to tell you to go through and the Crimson Dawn. That's what these guys are. These guys are like the Crimson Dawn. But the main reason why I'm saying to align yourself with these guys is right here inside this motherfucker. So We have the Imperium drop pod, which just calls down a big ass pod that, you know, it's basically the ammo stratagem from Helldivers. But this right here, the Imperium Behemoth, is the ATSTs or AT-AT, whichever one's the smaller one. And this right here is definitely the way to go. Because I'll tell you right now, I don't think any of the other factions have any specialized vehicles like that. And that, honestly, it won't matter because you're going to be able to go to each of the factions. You have to rank them out and up all of them anyways. So inside this one, this is another really good upgrade right here. Yes, Vex Stun Field. I haven't used it, haven't gotten it, but all it does is create a Vex driven that blinds and damages targets. Now that could be good. I mean, if it blinds and jolts, but this will reflect, absorb damage, and it has a pretty good uptime on it. It also, I guess, gives. I mean, the course is going to do 4 ability charges. That's nice, but you get an increased size and durations increase at max. And then the last but not least, so that to me would be like the Crimson or the Black Suns, right? Or maybe just a cartel, and these guys are literally the pikes. So inside this guy, he's got different ones, and this is the first faction you kind of do anything with. And you get a Falcon, which is just the call in the Falcon, which is the speeder bike, and then the Pike Mortar, which is literally just the brig. Boo! Anyways, though, if you guys are playing this and you guys are enjoying it, leave a like on the video if you're enjoying it. Comment down below. Let me know what you're liking. Let me know what you're not liking. Personally, I don't like everything's locked behind cosmetics. I'm sorry, I'm just obsessed with this animation. I don't like everything's locked behind cosmetics. That and then the change of the campaign. But I will say the portal system change is probably the best that I've seen in a long time when it comes to your dailies. Now I'm at 19,300 and I spent probably 5,000 or more bright dust in the last couple of days just on stuff that was in the shop. So that is a very good change when it comes to that. But anyways, guys, that's it for the video. Comment down below what you want to see next, what you're liking, what you're disliking. And as always, guys, subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, Guardians.